guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video ever and I'm going to name it Pink as I Am. So this is going to be a channel about my breast cancer journey, and since my life isn't only breast cancer, it's also going to be about makeup and hair and how to do with wigs and do your eyebrows when I lose them. So things like that. So you guys will also be learning with me throughout my journey. And then I'm hoping that these videos for people out there that are also going through what I'm going through now, what I'm going to go through, what I'll go through after, we'll all be able to maybe learn something. That's the really big part why I wanted to share my journey and to be like super raw, super unedited, and just me, which is why I like Pink as I Am. So, a little backstory. I am 31. I literally had to think if I was 31. And I have a 6-year-old son. I have a boyfriend, and who I've been with for almost 2 years, and who's been freaking amazing throughout this journey. I can't even mention him without mentioning that. But and then also a ridiculously amount of love and support from friends and family. So therefore, those people in my life make this journey a little bit easier and a little less heavy to swallow. And they also make like this possible because they give me the encouragement, they give me the motivation to help others in my situation. So that's a big part why I want to start this channel. So a little bit about my diagnosis. I am stage 3 breast cancer in my right breast. I am only estrogen positive. So meaning that is what feeds my cancer. So I found a lump in my breast 2 years ago, and maybe the size of a gumball. And I got it checked, I got an ultrasound, and they said, oh, it's nothing. It's just a lump of fat. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then fast forward to 2 years, and just a couple months ago, I noticed that it started getting bigger, and I started to like feel it, and I never used to feel it with my arm, and it just felt different. So I called on a Thursday. I got in that next day on the Friday, which is a miracle. So I got a ultrasound, and I got a mammogram, first ever mammogram, super fun. And then he pretty much told me right there in the office I'd be willing to put my job on it that it's a form of breast cancer. So and then later on that week I got it biopsied. Everything moved like pretty fast, thank God. But still didn't take away the fact that now I have breast cancer. And I mean, you hear the big C word and it is like game over. So that's where I'm at right now. I have my port in, so this is where my port is, and then you can see the tube. It's connected nicely to my jugular. So that will be where they give me all my chemo, and instead of giving me IVs all the time in my hands and in my arms, and it's easier to blow veins that way. So I'm thankful for that. You know, I'll take this. So I finally start chemo tomorrow, which is Monday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm freaking nervous. I'm scared. I'm all kinds of emotions. And I know it sounds dumb, but like the really scary part for me and the sad part for me is not even that I'm probably gonna have to have a double mastectomy. It's that I'm gonna lose my hair. So I do hair and makeup for a living. So my hair is like, you know, that's part of me. And I make a living making others feel good about their hair and about what they have, but just enhancing it. And now, like, I lose this, you know, and it was a big deal for me. I don't know why, but it just is a big deal for me to record this video while I still have my hair. So I still have my hair. I haven't started chemo yet, so it's not falling out, but I'm shaving it tonight. My best friend is shaving it tonight, and I'm nervous. Like, and the reason why I want to shave it is because I want to take control. I want to take this cancer by the balls, and to me, that's the first step. Is you're not going to take my hair, I am going to take my hair. I say it when it comes out. And tonight's the night. So I will be filming that for you guys, and that will be in the next video. But needless to say, I'm nervous. So yeah, I start chemo tomorrow, and I go to Belmont. I live in Southern California. For those of you that are completely far away watching my video, but I'm ready. I'm ready to start this journey. I'm ready to get it started, and I know it's gonna be, for those of you just hearing that you have cancer, I just want to say that you're gonna feel like you want to shit your pants. It's true. You're gonna feel like you're gonna shit yourself and vomit all at the same time, and that's normal, and that's okay, and you may actually do that, but here's the positive outlook on it. There is no point in crying every day, and there's no point in being down and feeling sorry for yourself, and there's no point in sulking in what what is now our life. But you can turn it around, and you can find positives in it. I know people hear cancer, and I know it's scary as hell, and it affects everyone in your life, everyone close to you. But there's nothing that you can do about that. All you can do is be positive. And when you're positive, those around you that are freaking out inside but not around you, it also makes them positive. So there's a few things that help me, because people, my therapist, my family, my friends, they're like, oh my God, you're so strong. You're so strong and encouraging, and I love that. I love that people see that, because it took me a couple weeks to get here. Now, real life. I was at work, and I did a morning shift, and because I got in the next day, I was like, I'll just take the appointment, right? So I told work, it's gonna be a little long lunch, like maybe an hour and a half instead of an hour. And, you know, it's for a doctor's appointment. So she was like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go there, get checked, and then I'll be right back, right? So when he told me that, like, oh yeah, girl, it's breast cancer, I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm going back to work right now. So I called my mom, of course, who I actually happen to work with. I called my mom. I told her. I called my boyfriend. I called my family and my best friend. And I let them know. And everyone else important to me, I let them know that day too, so that they didn't have to hear from others. And eventually I would post it, but that would be later down the line. So that's how I found out. So I found out by myself. I drove home by myself, and for a little bit, I know my mom felt really guilty about that, and my best friend she cried and she felt guilty. But I'm glad it happened that way, because it kind of gave me time to talk myself down, to tell myself, to give myself a pep talk. So I'm really glad that happened. I'm not saying that should happen with you guys, but to each their own. So in hindsight, I'm glad that happened, so I could pull myself together. The first couple weeks were devastating. I have anxiety as it is, and obviously it only got worse, because they tell you have cancer, but yet you have to wait to know what kind of cancer. So you don't know I don't know if I'm dying. I don't know if it's spreading. I don't know how bad it is. And to me, that's the worst thing, not knowing. So I had many panic attacks. My family were like, let's do this. Let's knock it out. You got this. We'll be here for anything that you need. Everyone has been amazing. And that, honestly, like I said in the beginning, is what has given me this encouragement and this enlightenment, and not happiness, but almost, yeah, like this happiness. I've known now for almost 3 months, and I'm already a different person. I'm already a more positive person. I'm already like, I'm just ready. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just ready. And, excuse me. And for those starting out, I just want to tell you that you will be okay, and that it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to have those moments, to allow yourself to have those moments where you cry in the shower, or when you have someone that you can go to, hopefully, and they can just hold you so that you can release and that you can break down, because that's okay, because you're allowed to. And you don't have to be strong all the time. I'm a mom. I get it. It's super hard. I have my son 50-50, and it's hard. But you know what? It's worth it. But I just want to tell you, girl, hang in there. Hang in there. It'll get better. And my journey is just starting. Like I said, I start chemo tomorrow. I don't know how bad I'm going to be. I don't know how sick I'm going to be. But I refuse to let myself give in to cancer. I will do the best that I can to still live. I will do the best that I can to still be myself. And yes, I will allow myself to sleep when I need to sleep. I will allow myself to have bad days when I need to have a bad day. But for the most part, I'm going to be myself. But just take it easy, because cancer is not my life. It's part of my life, and for the next year or so, it's going to be a lot of my life. But it is not just my life. So I encourage you to really think about that, and to really think how you want to do your journey, because it's up to you. People will have their opinions, and you should do holistic, and you should do this way, you should do that way, why are you doing this, you should do this. You do whatever the hell you want. You do what is true to you. So really think about it, and really think about what decisions are important to you, and what gives you peace of mind for this whole journey. My son is, most of the time I talk about this, I get super emotional, but I'm gonna hold it together. So With my son, that's the hardest part. He's my only baby, and now he will be my only baby. No more babies for me because of the cancer and because it's estrogen prone. I'm also on a Lepo shot, by the way, which stops all my ovaries, and that because my estrogen is what's feeding my cancer. So no more babies. But for me, I choose to not tell my son. And this is why. A lot of people think that's crazy because my baby's just like me. He's a planner. He likes to know. He's emotional. My poor son. But I'm doing it not for myself. I also have 2 nieces that I'm very close with, 9 and 6, same age as my son. They're 2 girls. They're 4 months apart, and the other one is 9. And they're all old souls, man. They're all older than what they are. So my biggest thing is I don't want them to see Auntie bald because I don't want to traumatize them. Because it will. I mean, it traumatizes adults. Who's to say it's not gonna traumatize your kid? And I just want to keep them in this little bubble, in this safe, protected little bubble as long as I can. Honestly, that's it. I'm not ashamed that I won't have hair. I'm not ashamed that I have cancer. I'm not embarrassed. I'm okay. I'm okay. And that's a big deal to say. I'm okay. I've accepted that this is the journey I have to go on. I've accepted that this is going to be one hell of a year. But at the end of this year, ooh, girl, am I going on a vacation? I'm going on a vacation, okay? I am going shopping, and me and my man are going to get married, and we're going to get our own place, and everything is going to fall as it should be. This is just a speed bump. This is just a speed bump in our life, and we still get to go on the same journey, but now it's just going to take a little bit longer. Now we just got a couple little detours until we get to start our journey. And I know at the end of this, I'm going to be a better person because of it. I'm going to be a stronger person, a stronger mom, a better friend, a better sister, a better girlfriend, better wife. In the end, cancer will have taught me so much more than I could have learned. And I see that. I see the light, and in something like this, that's pretty difficult. And it's probably difficult for others to understand too. But I hope you guys follow me on my journey, and I hope you guys enjoy a view from the inside, because most of the time you either knew someone, maybe like a distant relative, or you knew an acquaintance or someone you went to high school with that had cancer, or maybe it's usually it's older relatives, so it's different, and you kind of just see bits and pieces of their life dealing with cancer. You kind of just see oh, they said they have cancer, now they're bald, now they're going through chemo, now they're done. But that's not how I want mine to be. I want to help as many people as I can. And I want to encourage you guys that maybe know someone, or maybe you see someone with a bald head. Just be kind. Be kind. Don't stare at them. Don't look at them like they're disgusting, because we're not. Heavy cancer is walking around with a freaking scarlet letter, man. Unless you're wearing a wig and you draw your eyebrows on all the time. But some girls just aren't into that. And they just walk around bald because they're like, it is what it is. And, you know, just maybe next time you see someone or you know someone, you'll have more appreciation. And you'll have more kindness and sensitivity in your heart for what they're really going through. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm going through. I'm gonna tell you what happened, and I'm gonna take you through all the details. So hopefully you guys will learn something. That is my goal. See something from the inside, not from the outside. So next video, I will have already gone through my chemo, 1 round, and I will have no hair, and I will show you guys my wigs and talk about my first experience with chemo. So wish me luck. And prayers are always appreciated. Good vibes are always welcomed. And I love you guys for watching, and I love all you guys for supporting me. And those nice words, encouraging words, and those prayers, man, they help us more than you know. So thank you. Thank you guys for giving me the encouragement to do this. Bye, guys.